Namaste. So today I'm doing a video on how to meditate. Now this is kind of in keeping with the whole life as an experiment, doing things outside your comfort zone and doing things that you didn't think you could do. Because meditation is something that completely intimidated me for most of my life. Now I've been doing yoga for decades. Yoga is different because then you're focusing on the postures and meditation. I always had this misconception that meditation was clearing your mind, like erasing a blackboard. And I was never able to do that because I'm a chronic overthinker and my mind doesn't stop. The first time I tried to meditate was in university in creative writing class, and our professor put on a tape CD of whale music, whale sounds, and it was supposed to be relaxing and we're supposed to, meditate, be in the moment. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying, right? Like I close my eyes and I'm trying to just focus on the whales, and I'm like just thinking everything in the world. Like I'm thinking about the whales and echolocation, I'm thinking about what I had for lunch, I'm thinking about the guy I have a crush on that doesn't know I'm alive, thinking about essays, exams coming up, like everything. And I'm thinking, oh man, I can't do this. And then I kind of opened one eye to look around at the rest of the class, and everyone else was so like in their zen. And I thought, oh my God, they're nailing this. I suck at this. I just can't do it. And any time that I tried meditation, it was not very often, but like in yoga classes and what have you, same thing. Like I could never clear my mind. But lately, last several months, I've been learning about meditation and mindfulness. And I'm finally realizing that I had it wrong. It's not a matter of erasing your mind, clearing your mind. You can't. Like our minds are designed to think and problem solve. And that's just how we're made. So it's not a matter of clearing your mind, it's focusing your mind. Give your mind something to focus on. And it's still gonna wander like a million times. Like within seconds, you're already, you try to focus on your breath and then your mind's gonna go here and there. And the key is, which I never realized until recently, is to just notice that that's happening, but don't get angry, don't beat yourself up over it. Like I tend to be so judgmental and critical, especially of myself. But the key to meditation is to be non-judgmental and accepting and compassionate. So when you're sitting there and you're trying to get in your zen and your mind wanders, you go, okay. You see those thoughts. You can see them like, people in a distance that you don't really want to talk to. It's like, yeah, I'm aware of you. You acknowledge, and then you move on and you don't engage with it. So you see those thoughts, but you don't get wrapped up in them. And you just return to thinking, focusing on your breath, or your mantra, whatever you choose to focus your meditation on. You could stare at a candle, whatever it is. Give your mind something to focus on, and when it wanders, you just remind it gently, no, okay, yeah, I see you. I see this little worry, this little memory, but we're not going there. We're going to come back and focus. Someone compared our minds to like a monkey mind. You know how monkeys jump from tree to tree and they're all over the place. Someone else compared it to a wild horse. You wouldn't tame a wild horse immediately. It doesn't happen in one day. It takes a lot of practice and patience and just returning and gently bringing it back. And it's hard. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm still learning as I go, but there are so many health benefits to meditation, both physically and mentally, emotionally, in every way. It's a fountain of youth. It can make you younger. We spend so much of our lives doing. We're like human doings, not human beings. We're always doing. We're so busy. We wear our busyness as like a badge of honor. I'm a multitasker. I can do a million things at once. I don't have time for that. But the thing is, you can burn yourself out. And trust me on this one, I've been there. I worked like 16-hour days with 1 hour sleep, and you can only go so long nonstop before you break down mentally and physically. Like you need a break. And the thing is, you don't have to take an hour. Like don't think that you got to sit and meditate for an hour, because I hear you. You can take 5 minutes. My goodness. I mean, no matter what is going on in your life, there's nothing so urgent that it can't wait 5 minutes for you to take some time for yourself. And the thing is, most people are so addicted to their devices. I mean, I don't use my cell phone that much, but I'm an anomaly. Like most people, they're on that thing constantly. And with your phone or your tablet, whatever, you know that it needs to recharge. It needs a break and you recharge it. But what about you? Like, you need a break too. You need to recharge. And the way that you recharge is to unplug from all those devices and all those things and to just let yourself be. You know, like think of your legs and your butt as like a three-pronged plug, and just plug into the floor and just be and let yourself be still, because we are human beings after all. So what I want to do is just take a few minutes now. You can meditate with me, and I'm hoping to inspire others like me, because, you know, I used to think of meditation as just, you know, a Buddhist monk sitting on a mountain, you know, just this perfect Zen, and it's like, and I can never be that. But you don't have to be that. Like, I'm a stressed out single mom, chronic overthinker. So if I can take a few minutes and just breathe and just be, then you can too. So try it, because like I said, there's so many benefits. And the world is such a mess right now, and we need to find peace. And I think the way that we do that is just each individual find your own inner peace, because if everyone did that, there would be world peace. So to meditate, just best thing to do, you need to be alert but comfortable. Now I've been doing yoga for a long time, so the lotus works for me, but don't hurt yourself. Like, you can just sit cross-legged, just sit relaxed but alert. And it probably helps to close your eyes, especially when you're a beginner, and just focus on your breath as the most simple place to begin, because the breath is something, it keeps us alive, and we don't even have to think about it. And thank goodness, because if we had to think about it, we'd probably forget when we die. But just focus on your breath, the cool breath coming in through your nose, and the warm breath out through your mouth. So just and thoughts are going to come in, and it's okay. Just be accepting, just notice them, and bring your attention back to your breath. And you just do that for a few minutes. And the more you do it, the easier it will get. And same as with anything, the more you practice something, the easier it's going to get. So you can start with 5 minutes, maybe you go up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe one day you will do an hour. But we're going to start with just a few minutes. So let's go. Life is an experiment. It doesn't have to be perfect.